touch mine.
Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Sabre, and today I wanted to talk about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now I know everybody is hyping Black Ops 3 and talking about it, and I just feel like I wanted to go back and just talk about Advanced Warfare and review it as a whole now that the game is basically over. Today, or yesterday, was the last MLG event for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I still can't believe it because of this. Call of Duty was my first competitive Call of Duty that I started on. So it kind of touches base with me there. But I have a few notes here. So I wanted to talk about why Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was good and why it was bad. Now, let's start off with the good stuff. Now, the reason I think it was a good Call of Duty, and this is actually my opinion, I think it was overall a decent Call of Duty. I don't think it was a great Call of Duty. I don't think it was a terrible Call of Duty. I just think it was okay. Now, that's my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments. Don't be rude. But here are the reasons why I think it's good. The competitive was actually pretty solid. It was a fairly competitive game because of the exos. I feel the exos were innovative and actually they made it a little bit more skillful. The aim was a lot harder than any other Call of Duty to have good aim in. It really rewarded you for having good aim. The exos, just jump shotting, all that stuff really made it a lot more competitive. And I also feel as if the events were bigger, there were more events, stuff like that. I don't know if that's true, actually. There probably weren't more events. But next thing, I believe it was very innovative with the exosuits. I don't think they did it perfectly. I definitely don't think they did it perfectly. I don't believe the exos were perfect. Black Ops 3, I feel like they're a little bit more perfect, but I did think they needed to add in something to the game, and Exos was a great thing to add in. They just didn't master it. It's the first time this is in any, well, not really any game, but a Call of Duty game, an arcade-style shooter. So they're not going to get it perfect the first time, so you can't really hate on them for that. But the next thing I wanted to talk about was it brought in a lot of new things, like game modes, like Uplink. Uplink is a great game mode. That's a new trademark to the Call of Duty game. It's going to be in every Call of Duty, I bet you that. Maybe not Infinity Ward's COD, although I can't judge that. But this was also a very special Call of Duty to me, simply because this was the first Call of Duty I started in competitive and actually got good at, so it's a very special Call of Duty to me. But let's get into the reasons why it's not a good Call of Duty. Now, I know lots of you guys are going to agree with this. Exos. Exos, as they were innovative and they added more skill, they also took away skill and took away lots of things in the game, such as spawns. It changed the game's meta, the flow of the game. It made it very, very fast-paced, which a lot of smart tactical players didn't like. It just made the spawns very wonky and weird because, say, in Team Deathmatch, for example, you'd be on one side of the map, and then they'd spawn on the other side, and you could get there in 3 seconds and kill them, and then come back, and it just was really, really wonky. So Exos did really mess that up. It changed the feel and flow, so that a lot of people didn't like that. But skill-based matchmaking is another thing. It had super strict skills-based matchmaking. If you guys played pubs, you guys know this. It was ridiculous. I would hop in a pub's lobby in the beginning of the game. Now it's okay now just because no one plays it, but I'd hop in and I would just get wrecked. It would be like I was playing competitive in pubs because of skill-based matchmaking. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh, you're supposed to have a challenge in public matches. It makes you better. If you're a competitive player, you play pubs for the idea of chilling, listening to music, not having to focus in just, slaughtering people. Like, that's the point of competitive players to play pubs. And I know not everybody's a competitive player, and it actually was good for the casuals, but it really just kind of fucked up pubs. It ruined the pub stomper community just because it's very hard to get DNA bombs and stuff, and it really screwed that up in the COD community. But the next thing I wanted to talk about having to do with competitive was the connection. The connection, oh my god. Host was ridiculous. I don't know. I didn't play other competitive CODs, but I know Host wasn't this godlike. It is literally. I'll hop in an 8's lobby. I'll have Host and I'll drop like 60 kills. It's ridiculous. Host literally can win or lose you a game unless you are playing someone and they have Host and you are significantly better than them. You are going to win. But for example, I was playing in a tournament the other night. We won 6-1 in Search and Destroy when we had Host. And then they barely beat us. I think we lost 6-5 and 6-5 on both maps. Because it was a best of 3 Search and Destroy. Because they had Host. So it was just really stupid with Host. It was ridiculous. And it just made no sense. Just a lot of different factors into it. I'm not really sure netcode kind of thing. The gun balancing had stuff to do with that. That's actually the next thing I want to get into is the gun balancing. I really hated the gun balancing. Basically, in competitive, there were 2 guns, the ASM one and the BAL 27. Unless you were playing like UMGs, you might run into people with IMR, Overkill, F12, or TAC, but that really isn't the main gun in competitive. I just think the weapon balancing was really bad. It was basically favored the BAL and ASM one, depending on your playstyle. The gun balancing was awful compared to like Black Ops 2, where you can use any gun basically and drop a nuke. You know what I mean? So that was a big factor. What's another thing? Another gun, like S12 shotgun. People would use the TAC. It was just ridiculous. The gun balancing, like if you watch competitive, like MLG, all they use is the BAL, the ASM one. They use the Moore's sniper. Another thing, sniping was awful. I don't think that's a bad thing though, to be honest. I don't know. I just think overall this game was a good Call of Duty. It was not spectacular. It wasn't one of the best. It was just an alright, decent COD. It was an experimental COD for sure, because it changed the flow of the game. It added exos, it changed a lot of stuff, and I think a lot of the veteran players don't like it, but it attracted a lot of new people. Black Ops 3, they perfected a little bit more, make it more fun. It's made by Treyarch, they know what they're doing. So, they're going to have a great game. They're going to have advertising for competitive in Black Ops 3. So guess what? Those new people who came in Advanced Warfare, who are noobs, are going to be seeing the competitive. They're going to be like, oh, sweet, that looks cool. There's competitive gaming. I'm going to hop in that. You know what I mean? And that's how esports grow. That's how COD esports grow. So I think it wasn't meant to be the best game. It wasn't supposed to be a sellout, amazing Call of Duty. It was supposed to be an experiment. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this COD. Do you think it was amazing? Do you think it was trash? Do you think it was alright like I do? Let me know. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next. Check out my channel. Peace.